Hello and welcome back. This is Ganja Ranger. Today we're going to be watching some gameplay of European Truck Simulator. We're going to be going through all the safety steps necessary to make a delivery. We're going to be choosing what to carry. We're going to be choosing the destination. And we're starting in England. This is a challenge because they drive on the left in England, and you gotta be able to drive anywhere on the planet if you do call yourself a good driver. Over here, we're gonna start today with a job type selection. There are different jobs that we can take on, but for now, since we're barely beginning, we can only choose quick jobs. Things that people need to move around. We're in the United Kingdom starting. There is, of course, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, all kinds of countries around that we're going to be exploring in this game after we cross the water on ferries and on barges to the different ports around the United Kingdom. So we're going to start with choosing our load. Propane gas. These are dangerous goods. These are dangerous because they could explode if you crash. Now, we don't want that to happen. We actually want to complete this delivery safely and appropriately. You're gonna have to back the trailer into the customer's yard at the correct place where they need it, not where you want to leave it. So we're gonna begin with the propane, 19 tons of propane. This is quite a lot of explosive potential. So we're gonna check our surroundings first of all. We have a big tanker. There's combustible liquid inside the tanker, so we want to be careful. Turning on the engine. Turning on the lights. Check your surroundings. Where are you starting at? It's late. It's late at night. And they need this delivered. Let's put the truck in gear. Let's shift. Check where you're going. Remember, we're driving on the left here. So let's move on ahead. There are pillars here. We have to be careful when we make our turn. We want wide turns. This is a long trailer, and it's filled with hazardous materials. We're going to be making a right, but we're driving on the left. Check both sides. As wide as possible to turn. Remain within the speed limit. We're running at 30 miles an hour in the city. There is no rush. We just have to deliver this safely. Harsh emotions are not good for operating. So it's advisable that before you start your trip, you make sure you are prepared. And do not drive if you are experiencing any kind of strong feelings that would impair your decision making on the road or when operating. There is a stopped vehicle. A police officer is talking to him. Let's keep on threading ahead. We expect some challenges because this shouldn't be no easy drive. They have to be looking out not to be too tired, especially in the longer trips. Gotta take appropriate breaks. So that you can deliver whatever you're carrying safely. We're driving in the middle of the night. There is a starry sky above us. Officer up ahead. We have safety markers on the road. Slow down. Something happened. Somebody got in an accident. We gotta be careful. The officer is there at the scene. They're taking care of it. Hopefully there's no casualties. Which does happen in driving. So you have to look out. Officer moving on up ahead. They were marked with different colors in England. Gray Jaguar going up in front of me. Let's keep on going ahead. We're following the GPS. And we're carrying 19 tons of propane gas. Check your mirror periodically. We're going uphill and you can feel how the load is putting a strain on the engine. Now you want to control the roll down. We're going downhill. You want to control the roll. You could also put it in low gear if you're going downhill and you're very heavy. You can put it in low gear and the engine will be turning as the wheels turn downhill, which will slow down the whole vehicle in a very smooth way, in a controlled way. It gives you a lot of traction over the road, so that's what you do want. You want traction on the road. You want the whole truck to grapple the road well. Keeping within the speed limit, there is no rush. We are in within schedule 2, because they also have the mode in this game where you can have rush deliveries available in your jobs, so people need this delivered right away, and so you're gonna have to be rushing the whole way even though you want to also be safe. So instead of the rushing around one this time, I chose the hazardous materials first. And we don't want to find out how the game could show you that the hazardous materials have caught on fire, or that the corrosive agents are burning through something because it toppled over. Any kind of hazard we want to be looking out for. There are trucks behind us. We are not going extra fast. We're carrying propane. We don't want to go fast. We have a big red tanker attached to the truck, and we're very visible on the road. That's what you want if you're carrying hazardous materials. You want to be seen on the road. We're driving on the left. That's why it seems odd. But this is how they drive it there. These are the rules of the road. We're starting to have a little bit more narrow roads. Considering we're loaded with flammable gas. Slowing down bit by bit. You want to softly pump the brakes as you slow down. Especially in the older trucks that don't have the anti-lock brake system. It's a tight left here. Now we're entering the freeway on the left. Carrying a very heavy load. So you see how the truck takes effort to enter the freeway. Signal, slow down, let him pass, and then take the lane. Okay, we gotta remember where is that we were going. Let's pause the game a moment. A quick job is in progress. We're carrying propane from Grimsby to Birmingham. So I want to remember where it is that we're going. That way in the freeway, we're able to make the right lane choices ahead of time. So now that we've checked where it is that we were going and we're able to pause the game, in real life we won't have that option. We'll have to figure out where it is that we're going. Even if the GPS doesn't tell you, you want to know ahead of time. Where are you going? So let's continue. We're going to Birmingham. We're in the lane for London. So GPS doesn't say to go that way, so let's not take that exit. It was the second exit for Birmingham, so you want to pay attention to those kinds of nuances that each different country has. Every country has its own nuances, it has its own rules. Officer up ahead. Signal and change lanes. Being careful with the load, you were very close to the officer. Now let's change lanes back. Going to Birmingham. For some reason we needed to take the second exit, not the first one. They were both marked Birmingham. Wide turn getting out of the freeway. Well, we gotta get through. Just being careful with the gentleman over here. You're going over their hoses with the truck. That is crazy. And there's officers here. They're not saying a word about it, so let's keep on going. We have been able to squeeze through it. It was an accident scene. So that's the challenge of this level. You gotta be careful with hazardous materials. That was a spill. That was an accident. It seemed like it was corrosive. Let's enter into the customer's yard. Nice and wide turn. And approaching the customer. Trailer delivery. A skilled truck driver can deal with maneuvering in tight space when dropping off a trailer. However, cargo safety is a top priority. If you do not feel up to the challenge, negotiate with the dispatcher for a backup place to park the trailer. So in the map it shows us where we need to deliver the trailer at. In their yard, we're going to make a tight left, and then we're going to back it into its place there. There's a big yard, they have plenty of space. We should be able to complete this easily. You can see it highlighted in your mirrors already. Let's walk outside, check the perimeter, check how much space you have. We're gonna be parking really close to all that wood there, so we have to think our movements through. If you can't see, if you're unsure, stop, put it in park, check outside, get out and look. You can see the alignment of the truck, you can see the alignment of the trailer with the space. So you can start making the necessary moves to back in the trailer correctly. It's gonna take us some time, that's not a problem. There we go, I have visual of the space behind the trailer. I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna keep checking the mirrors. Very slight movements, and then you start watching what is the effect of these smaller and controlled movements. We're backing it in straight. This is what it looks like from the cabin. Stop a moment, check if that piece of wood is going to be in the way. It's not. They're right alongside the spot where we need to park it. So let's keep on backing it up. We didn't hit the spot as we're backing up, or actually we have. It did not need to be perfect. They're not asking perfection of you. So we have the green light for the space, even though it's not showing on our right. On the left, we can see on the floor that the indicator for it being at the right spot is green. We have green light, so let's walk outside. We kept good clearance from the wood. It did not need to be perfect. This is appropriate. The propane tank has been delivered safely. So let's go ahead and unhook the trailer. And that completes a delivery. Propane delivered from Grimsby to Birmingham. 134 miles. You get extra experience if you maneuver the trailer appropriately and deliver it to where they needed it. We're still a level 2 newbie, so we have much to learn. We have a lot to see. This has been a great first episode, or a great first video for us to look back on. We're learning how to drive safely. We're having fun on the road. We're being careful. We're watching our surroundings. And we're enjoying the journey. So that's really what matters. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you were able to get some value out of it. Please remember to like and subscribe. We got the button right here. Remember, this is Ganja Ranger. We'll see you guys next time.